Hey there, everybody. Malco here. I was just going to cover a few things about shooting. I know I did a video about it before. You're going to see my shadow in here just because of the way the lighting is right now. But wait, there's a reason for that. Um, so just some stuff that I've seen some shots that I think are really good, and I just would love to see just like a little more stuff done within the framework of it. Um, a lot of people when they shoot figures, I'll see them and they'll just shoot like that. It's just straight on, you know, which is fine. But what I've been playing with myself is I have not been playing with myself. What I have been playing with is coming up with some more dynamic camera angles for my particular story, which has been working out pretty well. And I've been kind of modeling them after movies that I like, directors that I like, and stuff like that. So to get some kind of, more interesting dynamic shots, you could take the camera up higher and get something like that, which is kind of interesting, or way down low, depending on what the subject is, down here, and get in closer, of course, to either one. And another thing that I've been loving is working with these little crappy lights, these guys. And so strung up in the correct way, turn those on. Now it creates some kind of nice lighting back there. And then you can keep adding lights basically. So I have these colored lights here that I use a lot. So if I put those down here on the ground, now I'm getting some really interesting color stuff going. One thing I did find though, you'll see Cindy's face there, it does not like this blue. So if I cover up the blue, it does that. But iPhones, I always shoot on my iPhone. That blue just totally is not the business. So I try to keep that kind of farther away, like so. And then to add another light layer, I bought these guys at Daiso. These are fantastic, and you can dial them up and down. It's harder to do with one hand, but there's a little dial here on the side, and you can make them brighter or, whatever. So you can use one of these guys. So you come in with this guy and give some kind of dramatic lighting, either in here, like that, down below, or straight on, kind of play with the shadows a little bit, take it up high for another look. So that adds a lot too. Instead of, this is a pet peeve of mine, using the flash on the camera. Ugh. You just get this washed out, kind of blown out boosh, burst of color, or burst of just washing everything out with the phone camera, or most of the time camera. So working with something like this, you can light it and get the light closer or further away, but not blast everything out. I really like that. I do not like when people use flash on their phone to take photos. I know some people just have to. I don't use a flash on my phone for anything. Unless I'm taking pictures of a dark space where I need to see inside it. I don't do that. Like a garage or something. I'm trying to see a back of a garage or a storage unit or something. Yeah, I'll use that to light up the area so I can see, but not for my photography. It makes me bonkers. So another example, I can have these guys talking, and they're just lit with my garage's light. Happens to be right over this set. So, straight on is fine. I do straight on stuff. But then coming around and, doing a shot like that, or like this when they're talking, like so, if I don't mind the ceiling up there, or, really seeing the scene like a voyeur out like this, all very interesting and dynamic. Um, and so it's just, just playing around with that camera and, just getting in the scene really helps for me. I really like that a lot. Lastly, um, again, using the focal length, focal depth of the camera, um, it really helps. So if this person is talking, I'll take a picture like this, and then I'll go in and tap the screen and get the person in back and take a picture like this. And that way it's very cinematic. It's like, oh, I'm talking now, and now the person who's in the background is now talking. Stuff like that is very cool as well, and a favorite of mine. Um, One of the favorite things I like to do. So that's just a little quickie, just to kind of play around with some more dynamic shooting styles and the like, and not just using onboard lighting and stuff. It's super cheap. I think those lights at a place called Daiso were probably around $2 or $3. It's not, it doesn't take a lot to light stuff. Even in this set, I bought one of the Daiso lights here, and I just put it in the set, and it just adds a little flavor to your sets and the like, with very little very little cost, basically. Did the same thing. A lot of people are laying down here, but here at Kappa, these guys are not dead. They're just lying down. So they do not fall and break. But the Kappa lighting is also a fave of mine. Getting those dynamic lighting things in there, especially with that light off in the back there. So yeah, just something to think about, something to play with, and I hope it helps.